I don't think any kids should be watching Nickelodeon or Disney. They should be watching anything without their parents. I don't know. It's just TVs are no good at all. And I'm not done. Here's another random point I'd like to talk about. Growing up, Law and Order, man. I mean, holy crap. That show never dies. There's like 6 spin-offs. But I remember as a teenager, the one that was really popular at the time was SVU, Special Victims Unit. And it's just like all these sick perverts doing all this ridiculously, elaborately deviant, disgusting sexual crimes. And basically every episode, it's the people who are crazy and criminal and untrustworthy. And it's always the cops and the judges who are like cool and above the law, but it's cool that they're just like authoritarian. And, you know, they push these people around and you're supposed to like it. And it's just so sad that so many people watch these shows like this. And it's always like a show about a government agency, you know, like NCIS, CSI, and Law and Order, and like the regular citizen is always the bad guy. So your average person who thinks a show like that is good TV, first of all, is probably the kind of person going to be watching TV a lot. And these shows are going to like teach that person that the government solves all their problems, and that anybody around you who's a regular person like you, who's just, you know, part of the citizenry and not for the government, they could be a criminal. You never know. They might do some elaborate shit to you. They might rape you or kidnap you and all kinds of other kinky stuff that you saw on NBC, on SVU, and just totally distort your view of reality. I think it's shows like that's the main reason why parents tell their kids not to talk to strangers. It's damn sure not because they've been out interacting with people and they've met so many strangers that they decided that it's not a good idea. No, they're just getting this fake idea about society from these TV shows and how it's all dangerous and you always gotta watch your back. You know, even though the government can save you if you're lucky. And I just don't like the message of it at all. It's just dumb. And, you know, and then they have the shows about the corrupt cops, but it's always like they're cool, like The Shield and The Wire. It's cool though. I mean, these cops are corrupt, so it's cool, or whatever. I do like The Wire a lot though, definitely. Another completely different subject I'd like to talk about is sitcoms. As a teenager, I think sitcoms are one of the things that helped me in my process of waking up throughout my whole life, because I got to a point where I just noticed that sitcoms are just so dumbing down and not funny and talentless and effortless looking, and that people like them. And, you know, at first it was okay, but then just like I liked Seinfeld and That 70s Show, and like Frasier would be on, and I'd watch and I'd be like, this is the dumbest crap I've ever watched. What's going on here? And then even eventually, I'd watch the 70s show and I was like, this is dumb too. I don't even like this anymore. And, you know, it's probably been 4 or 5 years since I've watched Seinfeld, but last time I checked, I still did like it. And who knows, maybe I would, but even if that's the case, all sitcoms I see are so retarded, it's just unspeakable. Like 2.5 Men, that's the new one that's hot, even though I know it's not that new. But I'd watch that show and it's just like all about destroying masculinity and destroying the family. For sure, I mean, that's the whole theme, is like the family sucks, men suck, masculinity sucks. You know, that's why you have this living situation, and just the guy who's not Charlie Sheen is so effeminate and obnoxious and ridiculous, and people eat this stuff up and they love it. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Sitcoms are like the most dumbed down TV shows on TV. Well, I guess besides all that other Bravo and VH1 reality TV stuff. But this is getting pretty long, I noticed. I didn't want to talk about all the obnoxious violence you see. Like even in TV shows I like Breaking Bad and Lost. I was a big fan of Lost while it was in. But those shows have a dumb amount of violence and like stupid elaborate violent action scenes that, unnecessary. And just all the TV shows. It's all violence and sex and basic and go on and on. And then I also want to talk about being force-fed by commercials. Being force-fed by commercials and all that stuff. But I'm about to run out of time, so I'm just going to leave it at that, man. It's just sad to see that in 2010 more people than ever watching TV. 34 hours a week is unacceptable. Unacceptable. People need to cut it out. Go out, get some sun, get some vitamin D. Eat healthy, be happy, and all that stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching.